Welcome to Holy Cool Crap Tour Review. Been a while since I've done a review, so let's kick this one off straight away. 2017 NECA 1/4 scale Freddy Krueger figure from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Alright, let's get straight to it and have a look at the head sculpt. Okay, this bad boy comes with two head sculpts, which are pretty damn good. Well, let's have a look. So you got the mouth open version, which shows the brain detail, if you remember from the film. It's very glossy. It's not too bad, I quite like it that way. The teeth, the paint-ups, it's pretty bang on. The eyes are just classic, menacing Freddy eyes. They've really nailed the sculpt. It's very good. Bottom line with this figure, I mean, if you're a fan, you're going to get it. You won't be disappointed. So yeah, sometimes you'll get stuff you kind of even know you're going to be disappointed with because there's not much on the market. This head sculpt isn't as good. It's still good, but I don't know, something about it. I mean, it's the one I rock with the hat on it, with the fedora. There's the hat you go with it. Definitely detailed. When people watching this review are either, deciding whether you want to get it, or you've already ordered it and you obviously want to keep looking before you get it. I know how it is. Kind of sucks about these. Trying to bend them back in shape. Would have been good if they were a bit harder. They use different material on it. But aside from that, as a piece, is it worth getting? Yeah, it's worth getting. Alright, onto the figures themselves. It's a good thing with the two head sculpts, so I could just take one off of each because I got two of them. So I give you a better look at the detail. I mean, I guess my gripe here would be that you can almost see when you display them in certain angles, like the gap which will lead through into the ball joint for the neck area. The outfit's done well. We can get a close up in. Again, this is a 2017 version. I haven't seen many reviews on it. I've only seen one. This lady did. I can't remember her YouTube name. It was a pretty good review. Obviously with NECAs, they're a bitch to stand up most of the time. They fall over. I still haven't gotten the stands happening, which would have been good. I mean, we keep saying we want stands, they keep not delivering. Scale reference, I guess, that's premium format, a sideshow. Then you got the little 6-inch NECAs. Put the fedora on that version. Not usually one for reviewing boxes, but most people know, yeah, that you get the front door 1428 of Elm Street, and through the box you see Freddy's head and a bit of his chest. What's kind of cool, guys, is if you want the alternate head put in the box, like, whether you want to sticky tape it or super glue or whatever. I'm not super glue, you're not going to do that. Blue tack or something. Put it in there so you can still display the box and it'll look like Freddy's still in it. You can't put it in the actual insert because, yeah, it looks weird. It looks like a floating head. You'd have to, like I said, tape it probably to the box from the back, run tape along it, and come into the box kind of thing. And that'll look pretty sick. So if you're not displaying, whichever head you're not displaying, you can just do that with the box. Put the box on display, you got his door, and yeah. That's what I'm going to do anyway, just an idea if you want to do something like that. So I don't think NECA set out for that. But you know what, you just utilise it. If you can't afford to get two of them, or you don't really want to get two of them, in a sense you can display one and still display the other head. So that's always a good thing. So that window right there for the door is pretty badass if you utilise it right. I don't know what else to say about the figure really. Do I like it? Yeah, I do. I like it. I think it's worth it. You get some good poses out of him. I mean, it's Freddy Krueger. Not very often they're bringing many figures out that are of this scale, unless you're looking at the premium formats and whatnot, and they're a lot more pricier than people, I don't know, I guess, collecting less pricier items. It's worth it. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth getting. The finger blades, the glove. The detail on the head sculpts are there though. If you can get the eyes. Always reminded me of a pepperoni pizza. That's why that scene's so like iconic. Where he's going through the pizza and pulling out the heads with his blade. Not the best of films in my opinion, Freddy's Revenge. Kind of arguably a pretty bad ending with Freddy coming out, but I don't know, for the figure, yeah, I think they've nailed it. The hat does fit on his head. There's something, I don't know. There's something doesn't sit right. But it could be worse, you know. It could be a pain where you can't sit on his head, you put it on, it keeps coming off. Or it's just a way too tight fit. I think they've done the best that they can do for it, and that's nothing to whinge about, I guess. So if you want to pick it up, go for it. The legs, when it comes to the legs, they're a bit structurally weak, I think, because it's on both figures, not just the one, where he will come out pretty quick if you're sitting there trying to pose him. That's pretty badass, actually. You can do a lot of poses with him, but yeah, you're gonna have struggles with him staying in the one spot for a long period of time. These guys tend to fall over and topple over, and they're pretty heavy. You don't want to damage anything you got around them, or have them fall down from a height that's gonna break an arm or a leg on it or something like that. It's always good to, I don't know, have them wedged against something, or try and get a nice pose out of them somewhere where they're not going to fall over, or get a stand custom, or buy them. Sometimes they cost an arm and a leg when it comes to a stand, and you don't want to buy them. That's understandable. I'm the same. Don't want to pay like $60 for a fucking stand, especially when it's custom. All round up for the figure, I'd get it. I'm glad I got two, so I can obviously display the alternate head and the alternate hand. And with both boxes, I can put this bad boy to use, and this bad boy. Both boxes. Have the boxes displayed. Looks like I got 4 Freddys. I only got 2. Can't complain with that. And it'll look like you've got two if you've only got one, so it's kind of a win-win. Yeah, quick review. The paint app, it's good. It's got a wet look. It doesn't look as wet in person. Freddy definitely has a gloss. Some could say it looks a little too plasticky because of it. But at the same time, I mean, there are scenes where he just looks like that, you know? I don't think it's anything to, you know, fuss about. I think they nailed it. And getting the alternate head. It's just, and obviously the alternate hand with the finger blades. I don't know, they didn't have to do that, and that's a bargain as far as I'm concerned. So if you're a fan, get him. If you like well done figures, head sculpts, and an all round good figure, then yeah, get him. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Sorry if this review's kind of shit. It's been a long time since I've done a review. I'm gonna do some more. I think I've got Donnie. I don't know if I'm gonna do Rocky statue. That's a badass figure. Get the Rocky statue. I'm probably not gonna do a review. It's been reviewed this shithouse, but get that Rocky statue from Blitzway. That's insane. Alright, I guess that sums it up. Get some pictures at the end, maybe.